You do, however, range across a number of dispute contexts. Any thoughts about that? I'm just curious, for instance, the ACR is organized along the lines of specific sections in specific subject contexts. And there's a push to be a practitioner, advanced practitioner in one of those areas.
I actually think it makes sense. Although I do mediations in fields that I'm not very familiar with, I always try to have a co-mediator with me who is familiar with that field. Otherwise, the clients are spending their time and money educating me, and which is fine if they're willing and if that's what they want to do. But I don't think they should have to do it. And if somebody knows enough about the field to be able to ask the right questions and to have the parties think through the right issues, that speeds up the process tremendously. Now, one of the difficulties is that if you're too familiar with a particular field, you have ideas about how things should settle. And then that may lead to pushing the parties to a particular settlement. So, there are some difficulties either way. But
so you like the idea, though, at least generally speaking, subject to the concerns of the mediators having a substantive expertise in the field they're in.
I actually think it makes a big difference. And I still do volunteer work at my local volunteer mediation center, and I think that work is very, very important. But I am very aware that when I don't know a particular field, it does disadvantage the clients to some extent. And so if I'm a co-mediator in a family dispute, for example, and my other co-mediator doesn't know the field as well, I can just see the difference in the way that we ask questions. If I have a co-mediator who knows a field that I don't know, it just makes a huge difference in just knowing what possible options for outcomes are.